Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Liam Aiden gameplay video, back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today, where we're going to be taking a look at the Kuiil unlock event. Now, of course, this is the first time that Galaxy of Heroes is giving us a character, what would have presumably been a marquee character in the past. They're giving them to us through a Galactic Challenges event. They're going to do this as well for IG-11 and the Child. That unit is going to come to us through Galactic Challenges as well. Plus, after these challenges are over, we know both Kuiil and IG-11 are going to be available to farm for a limited time in the Cantina of all places. This is a really interesting change on the part of Galaxy of Heroes. It seems as though they're working to try and make these characters a little more accessible to people, and of course increase engagement with Galactic Challenges in the process. Be very interesting to see how this goes. So let's take a look at the event. The Navarro Empire Galactic Challenge. Bonus for droids. So battle the oppressive Imperial forces on the volcanic planet of Navarro. So it looks like we're going to be going up against Imperials, and there we go. We've got our Kuiil, so you get 15 shards from the first level of battling. You need 25, so it's going to be a 2-star unlock. That is very cool. And of course your regular kind of goodies for completing the Galactic Challenge as well. And as the name suggests, it looks as though we're going to be going up against Vader and a bunch of Imperials. So we'll look at the modifiers in a second. Let's look at the feats first of all. So completing with a full droid squadron gets you those goodies there and some money. Engineered Mayhem, you got to deal 50,000 damage with your droids, and then calculated risk, as always, complete the battle with an undersized squad. Alright, let's check out the modifiers. Where are they? Let's go. No, unit info, feat modifiers. There we go. So the first one, this is global, Remnant of Power. Whenever a character inflicts a debuff, they gain a stack of Imperial rule which can't be copied or dispelled. And that's giving you 2% offense and potency per stack. So that's global, that goes for everyone. Now the player modifiers. Protocol Exterminate. This is just for us. Droid allies have 30% offense. Whenever a droid ally scores a critical hit, they gain target lock on the enemy for 2 turns, and whenever a droid ally damages an enemy with target lock, they recover 10% protection. Okay, so focused on your allies there. Pretty cool. And then the enemy modifier, Imperial Edict. If there's an Empire ally in the leader slot, and we know there will be, it's going to be Vader, they gain 30% max health and protection, and Imperial Trooper allies revive when they're defeated, and they taunt for 2 turns. All Empire allies also increase damage by 10% whenever Vader uses a special, plus they get a summon at the beginning of the encounter. Great! So we've got all that to look forward to. Alright, let's see how we do. Let's give this a shot. Now my droids are not in good shape. They're really not. So, but you know what? Let's just see. Let's just see what droid team I can put together. Obviously doing it with rebels, that rebel team would be a walk in the park, but let's check out droids. So this is the only full droid team that I have, and there's nothing in it. So let's get rid of those guys because they're completely useless. Let's see who we can add to this. I think Grievous is my only lead. So R2's in good condition. We'll keep T4, and then yeah, maybe Chopper and BB-8. Maybe that is the best that I can do, I guess, with a very low gears. I mean, BB-8 is so low. Chopper and T4 are also low. Actually, wait a second. Why am I using BB-8? I could use IG-88. Yeah, I'm going to throw IG-88 in there instead. Okay, let's just give this a whirl. It's the first tier, so maybe we can do it. Let's see. All right, here we go. So right off the bat, R2's up first, and I think we're just going to have to drop the smoke screen there. R2 is by far my strongest unit, so he's going to stay exposed. Yeah. Let's see if we can let's just drop an AoE from Grievous. Again, Grievous is super weak. I mean, that should be okay, but IG-88 kind of made up for that there, and those 2 troopers revived. T3M4 did it. There you go. So even with this thrown together squad, we were able to do it. Boom. 15 Kuiil shards. Beautiful. We only need 10 more, and then we've got the unlock. Great, and we got those 2 feats completed as well. Awesome. Well, that was very, very easy. Very reassuring. So while we're here, let's see if we can do this last feat. It's not going to get us any more Kuiil shards. You're only getting those once just by completing it. You don't have to get any feats to get those Kuiil shards. But let's see if we can do a calculated risk with an undersized squad. Who should we take out? You know, I'm going to take out T3M4, even though he won it for us last time, partly because he won it for us last time. I'm going to get rid of him and see what we can do with just these 4. So we're going to play this once again. We got to drop that smoke screen. I really think that's the only way we're keeping these droids alive here, even with Vader's opening AoE. And then let's see if we can delete. No, not quite. Couldn't quite take out that Shore Trooper. That is fine. I think we've got this. These AoEs are powerful enough at this level, so what we've got to do is get rid of Vader. Boom. And now we just got to take out Death Trooper and Shore Trooper, and that should be it. This other guy is a summons. Boom. Evaporated. Done. Victory for the droids. There we go. Calculated risks. We got our undersized squad completion as well. Okay. This is going well. Let's move on to tier 2. So how many Kuiil shards are we getting here? So 10. So they're literally giving us the final 10 that we need to unlock him. And then, okay, so then you get more on tier 3, those extra bonus shards in tier 3, but then that's it. There are no more after that. It's only the first 3 tiers, and you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to hit any of these feats in order to get those shards, and it's all the same modifiers. So just by completing the first 3 tiers, you automatically get those shards. Hey, they threw CLS in there. Nice, but not today. We need a full droid team. So I'm just going to throw T3M4 back in there. It's going to take too long to scroll through, so there we go. This worked, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's do this. Alright, same play, I'm afraid. Boring play, but I really think it's the only reason we're staying alive here. So that again, was very reassuringly effective. R2 hardly took any damage, although that AoE did nothing this time. Let's see if T3 has any better luck. Not really. R2. Ouch. Okay, so that Imperial Probe Droid detonated and took out Chopper. Poor Chop. So what we've really got to do is try and take out Vader. Otherwise those troopers, boom. Those troopers are just going to keep on regenerating after they're defeated. So we got to get rid of Vader first. Let's see if we can get rid of Short. There we go. So it's just Death Trooper, and then we're done. Boom. Deleted. Boom. Kuiil shards in the bag. There we go. Nice. That's it. We got the unlock. Plus we got obviously our 2 feats as well. Sweet. So rather than going straight to unlocking Kuiil, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the first 3 tiers as fully as I can. So let's repeat the process. Let's try and get calculated risk. I'm going to get all of my Kuiil shards. Then I'll go and unlock him. So once again, we're going to get rid of someone. This time, I think I'm going to take out IG-88. Let's keep T3 in and see how we do. Alright, let's roll. So, same play. Again, only thing keeping us alive, I think. So R2's definitely taking damage. I mean, not enough that it's worrying, but definitely taking damage. Let's just do AoE again. Hardly did anything. T3. Alright, so T3 was definitely the weaker choice to keep in. I think IG-88, although he was very squishy, he was doing damage. Bye-bye T3. So this, if we manage to do this, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be very close. So we stunned the trooper there. What we've really got to try and do is take out Vader, Tarkin, and the Imperial Probe Droid. Let's drop some more smoke screen. Okay, so now Shore's got his taunt up. That's kind of annoying. We can probably use Chopper to dispel that in a second. There we go. Ouch! Bye-bye R2. That was brutal. Guys, this is over. This is over. The General cannot stand up to this Imperial might. Boom. Defeated. Defeated on tier 2. That is kind of pitiful. Okay, well we got the shards, we got the important bit. What I want to do is, I just want to get this calculated risk one in there. So these don't need to be droids. That's the good bit. What I'm going to do, actually, yes. Okay. So recently I just finally unlocked Shock T. She's someone I just hadn't bothered to go after. She's a difficult farm, but lately I had a lot of spare fleet energy, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it, but I've never used her. So again, she's only gear 8, only 2-star. She's only Omega, no Zetas, but I have Omega'd everything. So I'm going to give her a spin, Shock T, and be 501st, leaving that 5th spot free. Let's see if we can do this. All right, first spin with Shock T. So we've got to get rid of this taunt. Got to get rid of this guy, because he is very annoyingly taunting there. So drop some AoE. All right, so Shock T, let's do this, I guess. Let's boom, basic attack. Yeah, they are way outclassed. We've definitely got this. Bring in some boom, some Rex firepower there. Boom, bye-bye Vader, perfect. Now all we got to do is pick off these troopers, the probe, and Tarkin. So I think, yeah, none of these troopers are gonna respawn because we've lost the leader. Boom! There we go. That was very convincing, very easy. Well, that was fun. I mean, I knew we could do it, but fun. That's officially Shock T's first outing, the first spin for me. Thanks for witnessing that, guys. All right, tier 3. So this is the final tier that I'm going to do today. I'm going to go back to droids so that we can get our those initial feats, hopefully. Although this could be kind of tough. I mean, I feel like we only just made it through tier 2, frankly. But let's do what we can with this droid team, get those final Kuiil shards. We've already got the unlock. We're just getting these extra shards just as bonus shards. Let's see what we can do. Ouch. Okay, so R2 is taking serious damage here, and that AoE was useless. This might be it, guys. This might be the end of the line for these droids. Yeah, even IG-88's AoE did next to nothing. I mean, probe droids lost his protection, but other than that, boom. By T4, T3, M4. Yeah. This, I think, is over. We're not doing anything like enough damage. And Grievous is just too weak. Also, I just realized I'm completely targeting the wrong people. I want to be targeting Vader. I think I realized before I even loaded this one that this was a waste of time. That was my subconscious there just saying, you know what, this isn't going to work. Don't even go for it. Come on, R2. Alright, that did some decent damage. There we go. Now Shaw's taunting, so this is over. Boom. Defeat. Defeat indeed. Ouch. Alright, new strategy. We're going to have to try something different if we want to get these Kuiil shards. And you know what? Imperial Might. We're going to do Imperial Might versus Imperial Might. You know, I think we probably don't even need Emperor Palpatine for this. Pretty sure I could solo it with Vader, but let's do this anyway. Imperial Might versus Imperial Might. Let's take him down. Alright, Vader, let's do this. Lord Vader, execute. Here we go. Bye-bye, deleted. This is beautiful. There we go. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't even think we needed the Emperor for this, guys. Boom. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Imperial Probe. Boom. Victory. Sweet, sweet victory. The real Imperial Might shown there. 5 shards. I'm sorry, I thought it was an extra 10 shards. Extra 5 shards. Okay, so they're throwing us a few extra shards. There we go. Wasn't able to get those other feats done, but we got the calculated risk, and that's it. No more Kuiil shards. So we've maxed out the Kuiil shards. Obviously go as far as you want, as far as you can, because the the goodies. You're definitely getting more high value gear and equipment as you move further up the tiers, but it's only those first 3 tiers that are giving you the Kuiil shards, and I believe that's the plan for IG-11 as well. I think it's going to be the first 3 tiers just to make them accessible to people. You're not going to have to meet any feats, just complete them, and then you'll get those shards. Well, I think that was pretty cool. That was different from a marquee event. Had a different feel to it. Obviously, Galactic Challenges is not without its criticisms and its flaws, but you know, that was cool. It was something new, and I enjoyed it. Kuiil, do I want to activate? You bet I want to activate. Let's do this. He looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. Let's go. Yep. Worth the money. Boom. I have spoken. Excellent. What a great addition. So that's the 2-star unlock. And you know, oh, it's taken me over 2.5. It's taken me over 2.5 million. Okay, deal with that later. That means I'm going to bump up to the next tier, tier 4, I believe, in Galactic Challenges. But you know what? Deal with that another time. Worth it, I think. And you know, looking at him there, I know that we've had this kind of graphic update that supposedly came, didn't really change the game very much, but I actually think he looks a little better. Okay, so basic there is dealing damage and inflicting burning for 3 turns. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Voltaic shock, targeting. Okay, so gives damage and stuns them, inflicts shock and speed down for 3 turns and special damage. Nice. I have spoken, just said that. So that gives health to allies and protection to allies with a bonus for droids and scoundrel allies as well with turn meter. And then frontier wisdom. Kuiil and droid allies recover 5% protection whenever an enemy is inflicted with shock. When on synergy with IG-11, well, he's an ally. Kuiil and IG-11 have 5% health steal and 10% potency. Nice. And you know, I really do. I think it's so. I think this is what they meant by the graphic update. He does look pretty good. He doesn't look amazing. You know, I also play a lot of Marvel Strike Force. I'm not sure he's quite up to the Marvel Strike Force level, but I do think consistently, actually, I think the Mandalorian content has looked a lot better than the standard content in the game. And I think he looks pretty cool. I kind of like that torch there sputtering next to his shoulder just there. I think he's looking pretty good. This must be what they meant by the graphics update, because I've noticed nothing else in-game. So I'm not sure it was really kind of worth all the hype, all the fuss that went into it, but you know, I'll concede he does look pretty cool. I can't wait to give him a go in-game. I'm probably going to add him to my my scoundrel team, I think. But what do you think? I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about them releasing characters through Galactic Challenges as opposed to marquee events? Do you prefer it, or do you prefer the marquee events? What do you think about them putting characters on the Cantina? I mean, that's got to be great, right? It's going to give us great access to them. Be really interested in hearing your thoughts on Kuiil, and whether you're looking forward to getting in and what kind of teams you want to use him on. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this journey today, coming with me as we try this brand new way to give characters out through Galactic Challenges. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If you found this video in any way interesting or entertaining, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. As always, I welcome all comments, criticisms, and suggestions. And why not consider subscribing to the channel? I drop new Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force videos every week. That's all for Liam Maiden Gameplay today. Until next time, look after each other. And remember, the Force will be with you, always.